I stabbed my 17-year-old son, and I'm not sorry. My husband came running downstairs and found me standing over him with red on my hands and red pooling on the carpet. My daughter was sitting on the stairs watching the whole thing, and she didn't say a word. My husband called 911, and his voice cracked on every word. My wife stabbed my son. Please send someone right now. The police threw me to the ground and cuffed me while paramedics carried my son out on a stretcher. He was screaming that I tried to kill him. My daughter still didn't say anything. My husband came to visit me in jail the next day. I'm filing for divorce, he said through the glass. The lawyer is already drawing up papers. I told him I needed to explain what happened, and he slammed both hands against the glass. You stabbed our son in our living room. You put a knife in your own child. There is nothing you could possibly say. I begged him to just listen to me for 5 minutes. I hope you rot in here, he said. I hope you never see sunlight again. My son gave a statement from his hospital bed saying I had always been unstable and that he lived in fear of me his whole life. My mother called and they patched her through. You're not my daughter anymore, she said. I'm telling everyone you died. My sister showed up at the jail. You're a monster, she said. I always knew something was wrong with you. My lawyer came with a stack of papers and told me the prosecutor was pushing for 25 years. My husband was testifying against me. My son was claiming years of abuse. Nobody believed I didn't just snap and try to murder my own kid. I told her I needed to talk to my daughter. She shook her head. She's not talking. She just stares at the wall. The psychologist says she's in some kind of shock. I told my lawyer to keep trying because my daughter was the only one who knew what really happened. 4 weeks later, my lawyer came back and her hands were shaking. She finally talked. I held my breath. She said when your son came home that night, he was talking to people who weren't there and laughing at things nobody said. I nodded. She said she tried to go upstairs and he grabbed her by the hair and dragged her into the living room, threw her on the floor and put his knee on her chest. My lawyer's voice dropped to a whisper. She said he pulled out a knife and held it to her throat, told her the voices said he had to kill her and then himself or they would never leave him alone. My lawyer closed the folder. She said you came downstairs and saw him holding the blade to her neck. You begged him to stop and he just laughed and pressed harder. There was red running down into her shirt. She said you grabbed the first thing you could find and stabbed him in the shoulder because it was the only way to make him let go. I wiped my eyes with my sleeve. She said you saved her life. I looked at my lawyer. He was going to slit my daughter's throat right in front of me. I had half a second to make a choice. I chose a wounded son over a dead daughter. I'm not sorry.